All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kalpalai Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Kakadash, go out to the elder apostle, great milk and woo will, since their citation of Oxen and put to the truth, across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Yahweh, outside of the hope will lit, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai. And the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, those who line descendants go back to one of the short tribes of Israel due to the scattering of the nation. Alright? They're the screen peace and safety. Alright? But that's from 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. And it said Biden say Americans should not be worried about nuclear war with Russia. Why? Because they don't want the people to panic. It's just like the movie Don't Look Up. Alright? All that stuff was going on up in the sky and stuff. The American people were told, don't look up. It's not there. It's not going to happen. Until it was too late. Alright? And that's exactly how it's going to be in these times. Alright? We're fastly approaching. Alright? Because this war, World War III, will end with nuclear missiles. Alright? It's going to end with nuclear missiles. Alright? It's not going to be like World War I and II. Alright? No, this is going to be way more catastrophic and way more destructive. Alright? This is the judgment of the Lord coming down, man. He said his fierce anger. Alright? So this is an article. This Daily Mail said Biden said America should not be worried about nuclear war with Russia. And Jen Psaki revealed America has not changed the alert level of its missile train on Moscow after Putin readied his warhead. They don't want the people to panic. They really think that Russia's not going to shoot those missiles. It might not be. It's not going to be right now, but we know it's going to be soon. All right, we know other property has to play it out first. All right, Jacob Trouble, the MOTB. All right, but that war will end with thermonuclear missiles. All right. It's that's pretty much it. We ain't gotta read all into it. Show you the count of ICBM missiles. Alright. So yeah, let's get to the scripture, man, because this is they shall stay peace and safety. Alright. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. Okay, we'll start at 1. But at the time and the season, alright, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourself for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord though cometh as a thief in the night. Right. Because he coming back unexpectedly, alright? There ain't no time, date when the Lord is coming back, alright? And along with him coming back, a lot of things is going to happen right before he do come back, okay? But the midst of launching and Yahweh Shai returning is going to be fun to take, what's that word? Make it at the same time, alright? It said, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Alright, because we don't know exactly when we're coming back, but and you pay attention to the signs and the prophecy, you know he's soon to come back. Verse 3, but when they shall stay peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as they travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Alright, so there ain't going to be no escape. Okay? No, especially with the mental come, where you gonna run to? You ain't got nowhere to hide, nowhere to run to. Especially those mental coming over here in 30 minutes or and less. Alright? They got hyper supersonic missiles. There ain't nowhere you can run to. Like, literally. Alright? Only way out is you be the elect. Alright? And they're going to be delivered through the fire. Okay? That's the point in verse 3. For when they shall stay peace and state, and the sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay? It's Matthew 24 and 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, now that it is near, even at the door. Right. All these things happening, you know your house right is at the door. Alright, the pestilences, the famine, the earthquake, alright, the rumors of war, alright, we're at the door. Very I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Right. And you know, this generation that's coming up, they're the last generation. Alright. They're also known as Generation Z. And that's the last letter of the alphabet. So it's all spiritual. Alright. All line up with prophecies. Heaven and earth shall pass away. Alright. This rulership, this current rulership, okay? But my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only. So this is in red. So your house trying to say, look, I don't even know when I'm coming back. But if you look at these signs and these prophecies, then you soon to know when I'm coming back. But even then, only my Father Yahweh know when I'm coming back. So even your house is waiting, all right, for that green light to come back down. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right, because they were giving us a marriage back in the day of Noah, and then the rain came. They think in today's time, all right, people marrying, partying, and stuff, and the Lord's gonna come back, man. These people are going to be found naked, all right? And that's talking about without this truth and understanding. Those shall also the coming of the Son of the Man be, right? In the day, for as in the day that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took them all away. Those shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay? So it'll be the same way. Alright? This is Revelation 18. And I'm going straight to the point. I'll start up. I'll start at 1 because, hey, prove that America is going to be destroyed. Right? You talk about people thinking now, but this is going to happen. Alright, this is going to be the end result. Instead, after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, which is talking about America, and it become the habitation of the devil, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean, hateful bird. Right? Because America to be utterly destroyed by fire. So it'll be a desert of unclean animals, desert animals and stuff. Okay? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the king of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchant of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Right? Because all these other companies, manufacturers, producers making big money off of America. Right? Because America is a consuming nation. All right. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that you be not partaker of her sin, that you see not of her plague. All right. Yeah. Because come up out of the ways of America. Okay. Because you don't come up out of this wave of America, you're going to be partaking of this plague, which is the nuclear fire. All right. And that's what the people that are going to trust in this government, all right, and also along with the people that took the MOTB, the 2/3 of our people, all right, that you be not partaker of her sins, and that you receive not of her plague. For her sin have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquity. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her work in the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Right? Because America ain't never been seen war. I was just telling my woman the other day that, you notice America ain't have no missile siren like all out in the in Europe and the old world and stuff. Cause that's their lie. All right, at any moment a missile could be flying and hitting their city or whatnot. That's not normal out here in America, because we never had that, never experienced this. Okay, that's why it's the old virgin daughter of Babylon. All right, cause America ain't never been touched. But this touching is gonna be lead to a obliteration. All right, to oblivion. It said, therefore shall her plague come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. See that? So Biden say, don't worry about. No, it's gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no Cold War this time. It could be actual missile flying and hitting America. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judged her. Right? Because what did it say in Joel? All right, to gather the nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, where he's gonna judge the nations in the valley of decision. So, hey, the Lord gonna judge these nations and then burn them. All right, destroy them. And the king of the earth who hath committed fornication, all right, and lived deliciously, all right, worshiping with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. Saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon with America, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. All right, the America is being destroyed in 1 hour, man. All right. It's let's finish that. Oh, I was thinking of another scripture I had in mind. Oh. All right, taking Exodus 15. Verse 1, woe be unto thee, Babylon, America, and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloth of that and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry for your destruction at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plague are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth a plague, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaking, and the foundation thereof, the sea rises up with the wave from the deep, and the wave of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrow that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the end of the world. Right. They can be shot from Russia to the other end of the world, to America. All right. And that's them ITB missiles. And that's the Lord doing this. Yahweh Shai is doing it through the Edomite. All right. Behold, the plague are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backward, even though the plague that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. All right, there ain't no way to stop what's coming, man. All right, scripture says a man that shall not lie. All right, the word shall not come back unto him void. So he ain't gonna think to where he at. Then he gonna do, man. So he probably going to come to pass. He mental going to be shot. All right. For those that trust in Egypt, it could be a shame unto you. All right, Isaiah 30. All right, but trusting in the shadow of Egypt, trusting his government. All right, tell you, oh, don't worry about it. That's that peace and safety. But hey, that destruction is coming. All right, because how about Shai is bringing this fierce anger and the destruction upon America. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.